Hi there, you're about to watch the cut version of my live stream with the pauses being taken out. You can find the full version on my channel, but here you have the timestamps in the comments and also the dead space is just gone. Hope you enjoy the games. Okay, opening hand not the greatest, let's move. Now this one is fun. I think I'll take it. It's like turn 1 Aether Vial, turn 2 Shadow Backstreet. Yeah, I think this is doable. I will put the planes back in. This is a doable hand. It's not the greatest though, I know. Okay, that's not the best. I really hoped for my opponent to play some creatures. And with this, it ain't the best. Okay, now we are here. Okay, now I can see. Good, good, good. And I can see, okay, at least they don't have the, like, either the mine or the power plant. So they need to find stuff. At least that's good. Okay, let's put a counter here. Alright, control room. Yes, I can check it. Alright. Aether Vial. Alright, that can help us. I don't think that keeping up Solitude Ephemerate is important in this case. Like, not at all. So let's go for the Overlord then. Hopefully we will find something. I would be really happy to find the Orchid. That's no Orchid, but Thalia is also nice. And we got rid of 2 Aether Vials, that's great. Those are just the dead cards. Alright, Expedition Map, yeah, sure. Find whatever you need, buddy. Rodolfo SFDO or SFD0? Hard to say. The temple is interesting. I expected a Thought-Knot Seer, but they played no Thought-Knot Seer, so it's probably the command then. That's the other option. Alright, March is good. Or could be good. Could have something better as well. A good thing is I don't have to play the Thalia now. I will take it. I kind of want that. I need to stop whatever they want to do. Is it? Maybe I will do the Solitude. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, now, did they keep the cards? To top. Okay, so they liked what they got. But if I take both of them, I basically cut down on some mana. I think it helps. I will keep another Ephemerate just ready. Yeah, I will just get rid of the 2 spawns, which is at least some way to fight their mana. And I still have the Thalia for the end step of my opponent. That's good. Okay, now let's see what they are trying to do. I will do this idea. Well, no, maybe they can play Karn, right? So I will not full pass. Okay, power plant. So they are super close to having a lot of colorless mana. Okay, not doing anything. I'm okay with that. They know about the Thalia, so they will probably try to fight it. Maybe another command. That would make sense. Let's put it in and let's hope it survives. Because otherwise I have nothing. Well, I have the Thoughtseize on the top of the deck is not the best. Yeah, second command. The K commands are brutal. It's a crazy strong card. Let's hope they don't have it, but I kind of believe it. Yeah, a little unfortunate that I had no white mana. I hope that the Thoughtseize will help me to at least get rid of whatever they have. No, yes, Thoughtseize, take something. They don't have much. Like, they don't have another land they can use. How did they do it? They 2 on top. So maybe the best one is on top. All is Dust. Do I care more about All is Dust or Karn? Well, technically speaking, they should not be able to play All is Dust. So Karn. And I have the Ephemerate if they try to kill the Solitude. That's okay, I guess. Devourer was on top, okay. So that's 7 mana for All is Dust? I think so, yeah. That's brutal. I did not expect that. So they will get rid of these 2. And find something useful. What are they getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And 7 is the Boseiju. Yeah. It made sense to get rid of the Karn because they could lock me out of the game, but yeah, maybe. Well, now I'm fighting a losing battle because I will not be able to deal with the Devourers. Are we gonna play a game of chicken? Maybe. I'm okay with that. The longer we play a game of chicken, the better it is for me, and this is fantastic. Although, do I play it? Or do I just keep up this? I think I keep up this to mess up their turn. I would prefer another white mana with this. Okay, so they just get the Devourer back, yeah. So they have 2 Devourers, Dismember, Boseiju, and now a Mystery card. The Mystery card was second Temple, I guess. They can't channel Boseiju though. 2, 3, 4. I don't really think I want to play it, as they will probably find green and they would be able to channel the Boseiju. Yeah, I'm okay with waiting. Completely okay with waiting. Sure. It's nice. I'll just play it tapped though. But I could then potentially go for the Orchid Ephemerate. I don't know what they are trying to find. Like waiting for me to play something. This is the longest game of chicken. I will say always no. Not the card you need. The problem is, if I go for the Orchid, I let them play the Devourer. Maybe they think I have like a Solitude again. I don't. I would have, like, if they played it, I would be dead by now. But they did not. Maybe I should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, which is exactly what I need. But I can just play it and then ephemerate it in response to the trigger. That works, I guess. Yeah. Or as a response to the Dismember, like, it works both ways, right? The more I take from them, the better. The problem is they get better high drops. Like, you know, at this stage of the game, they've got a lot of lands and they can just play like the big Eldrazi spells, which are generally much stronger than my spells. Fresh ice. Yeah. Sure. And I will ephemerate it and they will Dismember. Okay, I'm cool with that. Though I need to, now I do need to find something. This is what kind of I led myself into needing to find an answer. Not good. I'm drawing the cards I don't specifically need in this matchup, and now they are in a great position, as they can just grind it out. Will they Boseiju the Aether Vial? Yeah, they will. I will use it though. So I'm again on 5. Okay, good. Yeah, now they have only a couple of turns that they need to kill me, but I believe with a good enough top deck could help. Yeah, 2 cards. This is a known card here. They use the Boseiju actually. I will still keep this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5? No. 7. That's too much. It'd be 8 mana to pay for it. It's just too crazy. But I will keep it. Not for days. This is useless. At this stage, it is absolutely useless. Okay. Alright. This finds Solitude, and I can then just Solitude next turn. Yes. And or do I get the Emperor, or just straight up Solitude? If I get the Emperor, I can get the Overlord. Yeah, actually the Emperor has more value here, and I can then just get the Solitude via that. Yeah. So I'll take the Emperor but not play it. I'll just pass. Now I can just jump, or I don't even have to jump. I can just face tank it now. Like for 1 turn it's fine enough to just face tank. The Emperor has only one issue, and that's if they have a removal, but they used like 3 removal spells already. There is not a lot in the deck. Okay, Karn, sure. Ensnaring Bridge or something like that. It's not really good. Maybe Torpor, if they have it. By the way, I wanted to show you something. I left out some water in the freezer because I was like yesterday I went to my girlfriend's place, so I wanted to have some colder water on the way, but I forgot it there, so it's just a solid block of ice. So now I can just use this to be a little colder during these hot days. I think I'll be doing that more often. I'm actually surprised that it did not crack. Like, there are some cracks in the ice, but the bottle, well, as it's plastic, if it were like, you know, glass, it would just crack, but I just have like a nice solid piece of ice. Just a little bit of info for you guys in the meantime, as my opponent is still trying to decide. Yes, finding something with Karn. I forgot they did not click it yet. Come on, man. Stone Brain, okay, that is an interesting choice. Kind of unexpected one. What do they look for? Solitude? That would be brutal. Yeah, taking my Solitude would be nasty. Yeah. What do you say? Because Solitudes are basically the only ways for me to deal with the with the Devourers and all of this. They're taking the Emperor. Cool. Okay. I'm not sure how good that plays. Full honesty. Not sure how good it is. My. Okay, I've got two of these. Oh, Cecile, that's good. It's got death touch. That's nice. The problem is the Devourer is still there. But I can play the Interrupter. And I got a Solitude. Good. Okay, I will probably go for the Cecile play still. I will attack here. Kill this. The problem is it's a cast trigger. Yeah. Okay, regardless, I'll do this. So I need to bait out a second one, which means I just kill this, I guess. Yeah. Let me just take it. Boop. And boop. And then I have Cecile for the second one. Yeah, I realized that Avon is not the best for this. But Cecile could be fun. Yeah, I lose life equal to the amount of damage Cecile deals. Sure. So I know they basically have nothing. Okay, sacrificing Karn. They should have the second one, right? Because they found one via the Sanctum of Ugin and another was hidden there. Cityscape level up. Okay. Okay. What a card. Yeah, that's the one that just destroys anything. Like real bad. That's real bad. That's real bad. But I can use the Flicker Wisp. Good. So I will Flicker Wisp this, find Solitude, and use Solitude. Sure. Flicker Wisp, flicking this. I will probably not play this, because they can just use this to exile it, and I don't want this to get exiled. I want to play this after they do stuff. So, yeah. Recruiter, recruiting a Solitude, and I will Solitude using the Avon to kill this. Okay, good. Still in there. I don't know how, but we are still surviving. I really want to bait out my opponent to playing this, so that then I can play the Cecile. But they will have to play it. Oh, is it Kozilek's command X equals bajillion? Cecile hype, yay! Right. Okay, it's Ulamog, yeah, sure. The indestructible clause is quite brutal for my Cecile. Come on, man. No. I need I need the last Solitude. That's not Solitude. I think Cecile will now. No, I'm just dead. I play Cecile to block. They just used. Yeah, okay, so let's go to the next one. Still, I lived longer than I expected. I can give timeout to people in chat. Yeah, that's good to know. Alright, the usual. Fail pushes, not very good. Fail pushes, no. I also do not really need the marches. They are not very good. They don't play Saga, they play something that's super expensive, so not the best. Now, Orchids, absolutely fantastic, so yeah, let's put in Orchids. The Clarion Conquerors are also great here. The Avon is not very good, it's cast trigger for everything. 2 Clarions, thank you. And double Vindicate, and that's basically what we need. This one, not the best, they are not really searching the deck so much. High Noons, not important. Wrath of the Skies, yes please, Wrath of the Skies, X equals 8 or 7. No, not really. Okay, that's good. This is a good start. Okay, let's go first, right? Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can flip this. We got double Solitude. We've got the Aether Vial. That's a solid start. I would prefer to also have some kind of the hand disruption, but if they play like a mana stone, like the Talisman, I can deal with that. That is good. So let's start with Plains into Aether Vial. Okay. Then I will just chill for a little while. A map, yeah. I can't stop the map. I'm not that fast. Maybe if they play like a talisman or something. Sure. No. It's unfortunate, but I don't need that many in my hand. Okay, let's continue here. Yeah, they are just keeping up the mana for this, which makes sense. So this doesn't really make too much sense. Like to go for the, you know, Flicker Wisp Witch play, or the other way around. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm up for anything here, really. Still having Solitudes ready. I can actually take this Solitude if I really need to. I will take the second Witch, because I want to have a land and also maybe play the Witch as just a Witch. Yeah, and I'm more okay with losing that to Solitude than another Solitude. Let me just update this. I forgot about it. Yeah. Okay, now we're good. The next turn will be huge. I can interact via this. I can just flick this guy, even via Solitude. Sorry, via the Aether Vial. Yeah, sure. The only thing that can be unfortunate would be Boseiju to kill it. Not still. My. The Labyrinth, so it means they have some high drop in hand. What do you have? Show me. Show me. World Breaker. That's a nice one. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Thought Notes here. Okay. I think I'll just let them look. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that I did not take the second Flicker Wisp, which means they will take the Flicker Wisp. If they are smart about it, they can also just, you know, stumble and not do it. That's also something that can happen, right? But I would just, yeah. The most logical outcome. Okay, and a map. Sure, nice map. I will just eat it. But let's first. Oh, I milled it. Oh man. Okay, so just another shrine then. I forgot to check, but I milled the Shadow Backstreet. Sure, that's also good. That's fine. I will just slam it in. Or do I slam it in? If I slam it in, they can't use the map. I don't have to deal with it. I will first do this. I will kill this. Maybe could have done it the other way around. Another vial, sure. Yeah, I will just slam down the... Okay, I will play a vial just to tick them up, and I will slam down the Conqueror. I don't want them to activate the map. I know I'm cutting down my Aether Vials, but now I don't really need them to do stuff, and I may be using them in like 2 turns, 3 turns. And by that time, this might be dead already. And if not, I will have the Overlord and I will be able to use it. Let's see where it goes. Honestly, we are not doing the best, but still. There are still ways to turn this around. There are no threats on my opponent's side. I have another Solitude. The Overlord is sticking up. This one shuts down. It looks deceptively weak. Well, weak. It does not look weak, I have to say. This card can't really... If it looks weak, you're not judging the card correctly. Clarion Conqueror is a strong card, but it is deceptive in, like, you know, you might think that against Eldrazi they play the big stuff, they don't really play a lot of things that this stops, but actually does so much. Because in this build they have the expedition maps, a lot of builds also use the talismans, and you can't use it. A lot of builds also have Karn, you can't use it. A lot of builds also use stuff from Karn, like, you know, the artifacts that you sideboard in, you can't use it. Alright, so yeah, they had to deal with it actually, because the Scions also can't be used because it's activated ability. Alright, so they had to deal with that. And actually K command for this is quite okay. I'm still continuing on the Aether Vials. The next turn I will be able to get the Solitude in. In 3 turns I will have this one online. It's fine, I guess. And they... yeah, no, they did not miss land drop, they had it. Yeah. Yes. And yes. Okay. I think I just play this as a land and play this to destroy the map. I think that's good. This is not really important. Yeah. Let's... Why did I... Yeah, now I just realized that I'm a big dum-dum because I have the vial on 4. Why do I do that? Yeah, that was stupid. Let's just roll with it. But yeah, that was absolutely dumb. I forgot, like, I was thinking about the vial as we are ticking up to 5 to play the Solitude, but I just completely missed the fact that I need 4 mana to play 4 drop. Yeah, I'm a bit lost sometimes. I'm still trying though. Still trying. Okay, they've got just have another. I'm not sure how important it is though. Like, they are spending a lot of turns just setting up. They must have absolute gas in their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana now. Another Thought-Knot Seer? Dios míos, that's brutal. That is brutal. Okay, let's stick up the vials and let's hope for some top decks then. That's nice. That's nice. No attack, thank you. The Thought-Knot Seers are quite brutal still. They're still good. I don't really understand. Like, they play the expensive Eldrazi. I mean, like the 10 drops, right? But still, I don't understand why you need to combine these 2 mana bases. Like, these are enough in today's Magic. I don't know why you need to also combine it together with the Urza lands. Maybe it works. Evidently, it works now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, they can just play it. And they will get rid of the Overlord. Yeah, I think this is over. I don't see a way out of this. I will just slam in Thalia and hope for the best. Although if I draw Solitude, I'm really cooking. So this one, I will say always no. And here, still yes. I think I will keep it at like 3. Ephemerate is not the card we need. Like, I can attack with Thalia. Actually, I can attack and hit a Thought-Knot Seer to draw. And maybe just find something. And that's nothing. So I will just Ephemerate Thalia. It's not ideal. Absolutely not ideal, but at least something. At least something. I personally don't see a way out of this. I think that this is not gonna be a W, guys. This is gonna be an L. Yeah. Let's see. I will still try one more turn, but I believe that only like Overlord into taking the Solitude could help. I don't see any other way to win. Okay. Yeah, I know, yes. Probably no. No, let's see. And that's it. GG. Alright, let's go to the first game. This is a weird hand, but it's actually keepable. I have turn 1 Thoughtseize, I've got some things to play. It is a weird hand, I understand. Ooh, a mirror match. Okay, take a look at my fancy Thoughtseize and just put it away. Like, Thoughtseize is the only card that is really important here. Yeah, so we just did that. And, ooh, that's good. I will start with Aether Vial turn 1. Bad thing is that I don't have an interaction. Like, a Fatal Push would be nice for Thalia or something. I kept it without anything. Overlord? Emperor of Bones. Okay, that's not really a scary card now. It's more scary in, like, mid to late game. But now, whatever. A second Aether Vial is also nice. I will keep Thalia, I don't want to give it to him. You know, double Aether Vial is like the maximum that you need. Now I just need to draw straight up gas. The more gas I draw, the better I get. Recruiter? Yeah. And what do they get? Flicker Wisp. Sure, okay. Mirror Match is fun. I like Mirror Match. It's like, at the time of Ketramo's builds, it was probably one of the most skill-intensive mirrors or skill-intensive matches that I enjoyed a lot, because it was a lot about the, like, it laid down the skill of both players on the table, and it was a brutal battle of advantage and winning via, you know, congruent just advantage that you build up, or you could have just won like that, just having the combo and your opponent not having it. Like the combo, I mean, Thalia or Flicker Wisp and Overlord. The combo in this deck is nothing crazy. Okay, I will probably... Do I need to develop it? I think I do. I will play the Witch and put down the Bogart, because they are also quite low, and I have the Thalia as well, which means I can put up quite some pressure, and they can do so as well. But if I'm able to do it faster, it might actually lead to something. Like now they, well, at least from what I can see, they just have the Flicker Wisp, the Emperor on board with nothing to put in. Yeah, nothing to use the Emperor for. So like, spend 2 mana to make it a 4/4. Cool. Okay, now they have something. Okay, now they are cooking. Ephemerate Thalia Bowmasters. Okay, so they took the Thalia. Yeah. So next turn it's gonna be the Flicker Wisp flicking the Overlord. But I stopped the attack here at least. Oh, that's cool. What if I have a Thalia? Do they have Ephemerate? Probably. A Solitude, okay. Sure. That's brutal. Maybe also Ephemerate. Okay. At least not that. Yeah, I'll take the damage. Okay, now I really need to find something. Or well, I can just do this. Though it's a bit unfortunate, because I'm 1 turn late. I can just play the Witch. Yeah, I will just play the Witch. Because, you know, me having this is nice, but them not having it flipped is better. Although, if I kill this, it just goes to the bin, and they take it from via the Emperor. The Emperor is a problem. Yeah, and it would be solvable with this, but I have to play it as a land. Like, if I were to draw, instead of the Overlord, a land, it would be better actually in this position. In a way. I will go to combat. I want them... I don't think they will... Yeah, they won't trade. Okay, at least I know that. Okay, let's now play this. I think I can't really do it the way I want it, because then they would have such an advantage. Okay, Thalia, sure. I think this is over. I think I'm losing game 1. Yeah, this is too much, chat. I'm sorry, guys. I know you want to see the W's, but now we have only L's. Unfortunately. Alright, beginning of combat. They'll take the Solitude. Yeah, actually, I forgot to check it. I actually milled 3 Fatal Pushes. Which is the card I would actually like to have. And they can play the Flicker Wisp and activate the Emperor to get the Solitude. Do I even continue fighting? Okay, just cheese attack here. Sure, I will not play the Thalia. But they can do both. Why wouldn't I do it? Like, now I do it? Yeah. Now it's back, they take the Recruiter maybe. I'm cooked. I will wait for my top deck, but I think I'm completely cooked. Like, now they will activate the Emperor to kill the Thalia via the Adept and the Solitude there. Yeah, they did take the Recruiter. Yeah. Okay, let's go to 4 and 3. Emperor of Bones. Emperor of Bones may be the thing we needed. Okay, chat, hear me out. This one for 3. Sorry, this one for 4, right? I kill this. Play the Emperor of Bones, play this one as a land, take the Overlord, then activate it. Oh, sorry. So yeah, that works. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. This could work. This could work. I'm not saying we are winning this, but at least something. And I'm getting 2 triggers, which means I'm getting back to hopefully 2 creatures. If I find something. Yeah, so on the first flip I fizzled. And on the second flip do I fizzle again? No, I found Flicker Wisp. Oh, okay, now, Chad, we are so back. The Flicker Wisp is fantastic. I will not flicker this because it's not mine, it's theirs. I need this to die. Yeah, they will block with the Solitude to gain life, yeah, makes sense. But I will just activate the Flicker Wisp to flick my own Overlord here. This one, I mean. This is good. I did not expect to come back anywhere close. Okay, so yeah, they have to sacrifice. Now I have to sacrifice, and now I get this back, and I take something else, and the something else will be another Flicker Wisp, maybe? Yeah, another Flicker Wisp sounds good. The Emperor would be nice to be able to activate again, as I have 2 Overlords in the bin. Let's see. Oh, sorry. It's not what I wanted to mess with. I wanted to mess with this. Because I can make it a little larger. Yeah. Okay, the Recruiter, which they found. Maybe Solitude? Or another Emperor of Bones? Flicker Wisp, okay. Okay. Yeah, they've got the Witch Blast Meadow. Yeah. So it makes sense, yeah. So we are even now. Now we are dead even. And yeah, they can just take like one of the Overlords away from me, or the Thalia, was it? Yeah, the Thalia or something, so that I can't really abuse it with like another Emperor of Bones. Okay, the return trigger, destroy this one. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's take this up. So this one goes to 5, this one stays at 3. I should have done the no. Alright, Thoughtseize. I can take a look, yeah. Good. Oh my, that would have been scary. Okay. Good one. Huh. Now, I have triple Overlord in my bin, which means I have a play in my mind. I will take away this, so they just don't have it. I will not attack with anything. And then, after my opponent attacks or not attacks or something, I will play the Flicker Wisp to flick my own Emperor and reset it. Which can work quite easily, quite well, actually. The only hassle would be if they had the like a kill spell now. But if I would be able to do it, I can just reset this and get the interesting. Do they have a way of putting in a 1/1 counter? That would be scary. If they are able to do it, then yeah, then it's a bit sad. Should I wait? Maybe they have the land that gives them 1/1 counter. I will wait with doing the Flicker Wisp thing. Like, they don't know I have it, right? No, they do. They might have the Emperor. I misclicked. I clicked the... Oh my god, yeah. I have done the thing that I dreaded not to do, because in my head I was like, okay, you have to be careful, you have to do it this way and this way, because now it doesn't work. So I will just do it next turn. Yeah, I messed up completely. This is sad because I needed to do this in the end step. No, not in the end step. That's the issue. Okay, Ephemerate kind of works the same. Thank you, deck. Thank you very much for just saving me from my stupidity. And I can actually abuse it with the Flicker Wisp even more. So yeah, Overlord into Adapt into give me a lot of this. I will take a Solitude 100% because I can just put it down. I will go for combat. I will take probably another Flicker Wisp. Yeah. If they try to kill it, I will just use the Flicker Wisp. But I have the Solitude as well. I can just Solitude the Emperor, right? Yeah. And now I just use the Flicker Wisp. to get this back. Yeah. The ephemerate saved me quite a lot. I messed it up. I did not do what I should have done, but the ephemerate actually saved me. Like a lot. Another solitude, great. Cecile could be fun. Cecile could be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's take Cecile. And they have Ophelia. Okay, sure. That's what they top decked. Not as brutal as my ephemerate on the Emperor. I will go to the beginning of combat, let them exile something. Sure. I think I will even let them attack with the Ophelia. If they want to exile this, I will just exile it in response with the Solitude. Okay, end step. Aether Vial. And I will Solitude Ophelia. Or the Emperor? Maybe the Emperor. It can get really scary as a card. Okay, Fatal Push, sure. No trouble for me. I've got no problem with that. I will ephemerate. Yes. I will ephemerate a Solitude. With the Solitude, kill the Ophelia. Always no. I should have done it some time ago. Another Solitude. I'm not complaining. Let's put down the Cecile. Let's take away like a Flicker Wisp, I guess. And combat? I think so. I will just go full ham. Even if they trade this one, I don't really care. I will take the Thalia, I guess. I have no Thalia on board. And I can pay for it, actually. Yeah, also if they do trade, they can't really go for the kill of the Overlord. But they know I have the Solitude, so the kill would not really work. And I think I win. I did not expect to win this one. I kept if you hand, and I just got back to the game. Great. I'm happy about it. Turned out to work, I guess. Okay, let's put in the Flicker Wisp to flick the Flicker Wisp. Also play the Thalia. I will not play the Solitude just to keep up some sort of interaction. Good, good. To whomever is watching this, either now live or as a recording, great to have you guys here. I'm really having a lot of fun, although the deck is not what it used to be back in the day. Well, when I say back in the day, I mean like it's only a couple of months ago, right? But because of the fast decks, now it's not really the best thing out there. Okay, that's a game, as expected. So it's gonna be game 2, and we had a W. Alright, I will take the Vindicates, as they are quite good here. I do think that the Avon is not really good, and the Orchid is not really good. I also don't think that the Clarion Conquerors are super important. Ashiok is also quite nice. Wrath of the Skies could do stuff, but I don't believe... I haven't seen any Aether Vial on their side, anything that could be impacted by it. You know, the main board is usually enough. I also forgot that, yeah, there's only one Emperor Bronze in the whole deck. As I went more for the Recruiter build, so I can just find the stuff. What do I cut down on? I don't think I cut down on Thoughtseizes. I still need to stop the turn 2 Overlord Thalia play. But maybe one March could go down. It's less efficient removal spell. Okay, that's a solid hand. It's a real solid one. Got a lot of stuff we can do. Just one Solitude and we are completely golden. Okay, yeah. Ooh, Vindicate. My kind of people. Now this is just nasty. Thoughtseize. Huh. Right now, no. It would be better the last time. No, not now. I've got such a strong plan that I don't really think that Thoughtseize is the thing I want to do at this very moment. Okay, but now I think that the Thoughtseize would be nice. because of what they did. Yeah, so I will just go for this, have the failure push, and I will pretend I'm doing the failure thing, but I will just failure push the failure. So I'm playing second, I need to react to stuff, and letting them have failure overlord play is not ideal. This can really hinder the plan. I know it from experience, I do play the deck. This is weird though. Like, failure and ephemerate as well, just to have, like, protection? Could be. Thoughtseize is something that can help me with that. Let's start with playing it. Failure! They don't have the ephemerate. They do have a lot of interaction, and they have the overlord, so I have to take it. But they do have a lot of interaction. Yeah, so I will just go with this. Definitely not the Emperor. I don't think the Emperor will be quite good, because they do have failure push and solitude, so I'm not touching this probably. Did we get something? Okay, we got it a lot. Yeah, so Vindicate will be important for them, as I will be threatening them with the Flicker Wisp and flicking the Overlord. Okay, so they just did it preempt. Well, yeah, they have to do it preemptively. I forgot it's a sorcery. Yeah. Now I can do something nasty if I find... Okay, they don't have it. Okay, so I will do something nasty if I find a land. I did not. Which means I will take away the Solitude and just play this. Yeah. Let me take the... I would like to take the creature lands, but I'm not finding them. So the Recruiter. Yeah. And now... I'll take the Solitude. Thank you. Full top deck mode. Well. I'm so sorry. My dear sir. They just found the ah, damn. Yeah, and they still have the fatal push. That's brutal. They can just take the Solitude back. Yeah, that was a top deck. Well, what am I saying? I got the top decks before as well. Like, brutal top decks. Really brutal top decks. My. As the water's melting in my bottle, it's really rushing out. I should not be opening that. Yeah. My shorts are completely wet from it. My god. Alright. So what did they get? They got the... But they also have the Ashiok. We are doing the same thing. So Avon, and before that they got the Solitude. So they have a Solitude, Avon, and Fatal Push. And I'm not getting any lands. Okay, so I will just do this then. They can Solitude the Overlord, which is quite brutal, but I can next turn just go for the Overlord Ephemerate on Flicker Wisp. Or they can be really, like, ham on and also kill the Flicker Wisp, which I would do probably, just to be super safe. And I'm not finding any Solitudes. This is sad. This is so brutal. I milled half my deck almost, and I got no Solitude. Yeah, so Solitude here. Do they fatal push? Yeah, they do. Sure. So now they just go face. Okay. I had enough. That's just too much. Okay, I think that would be actually like 1 damage off from lethal. So it's not that stupid of me to just concede here. But yeah, my mental could not handle it as well. Okay, now. I still believe that I could do this. Like, I managed the first game quite well, so let me just update this. It's gonna be game 3, and it's a WL, so we're going to the last one. I'm gonna be on play. Tip, tip, tip. Yeah, you can hear me. Water hand. No, thank you. Water hand. Like, it's got something. I'll take it. It's absolutely stupid, but I will take it. I need to find some good stuff from the top. That is the only thing that will save me. God, my... I need to find stuff from the top of my deck. If I don't, I'm just cooked. But I've got the double shadowy backstreet. Okay, Thoughtseize is fantastic. Because I can just rip their plan to shreds and wait a moment to set up my own. Okay, double Ashiok. That's ambitious. But the Overlord is the only thing they really have. Okay. The Ashiok is problematic because, you know, it doesn't allow you to fetch. That's also why the card is quite strong. It's really good against Titan. Like, if you play it against Titan, that's something. That's really nasty. But even here, you know, exiling the graveyard and also disallowing to find stuff. Okay, they've got one back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know what every single card they have. Because this was a top deck. Mamma mia. What now? Sure. Solitude. Play Verge. Or this one tapped, maybe? Tapped Witch. Yeah, makes sense. End step. Fetch. Because I still can fetch. Vindicate. Huh. I don't need it now. Like, it would be good if my... Well, actually... yeah, my opponent still has 2 more lands in hand. Which means even if I Vindicate... Well, if I Vindicate a land, it does something. It slows them down. Maybe I will. I will Vindicate a land. It will set them back 1 turn on mana. Also kind of on colors. Like, Vindicating lands is something that you don't really need to do all the time, but in this position it stopped them from having the Ashiok. And now I have 1 more turn to maybe draw into the Overlord. Also, it's just a turn that they completely skip, so yeah. I just play tapped, I think so, yeah. So double Fatal Push and nothing, like, cool. Also, what is brutal about Ashiok is that it just shuts off. Why not play this? Yeah, maybe they wanted to have the black mana for Fatal Push. Yeah, unfortunately they do have the double black. That would also be something that could help. Alright, I lost my own Ashiok because I have only 1 there. Okay, Overlord is cool. At least the Witch, why not? At least something. The thing that I'm a little scared about is that if we go for like a long con, they could actually just mill me out. Like, dead on they could mill me out. Because, like, it's how many? It's 4 cards per mill, right? So that's 20 cards, and they have 2 Ashioks, so it's 40 cards plus this, and I'm just cooked when it comes to cards then, right? So I need to develop something, but yeah, that's just like sad, I guess. The Witch is good that it doesn't die to Fatal Push. I can also just use it to take down the Ashioks. All things considered, we're not doing great. Unfortunately... Okay, well, what's going on? Flicker Wisp, maybe? Yeah, Flicker Wisp into flicking the Witch into killing the Overlord. Yeah, we know the play. Yeah. I know how this tale ends. And now I know precisely what they have. They can actually do the fatal push. Although I have been cooked by this once. Okay. That's bad. Can I just attack at least? To get a revolt trigger. Kill the flicker wisp. I still have half my library, so not that bad. Yeah, but I'm like running out of cards real fast. My. Okay, at least that. At least I can play the Solitude, but now they will mill me for 8. Yeah, they can, as I said, they can just win via the mill game. Maybe I could have kept the Vindicate for the Ashiok. Also could have worked. Okay, let's go to the end step. Let's play the Solitude. With no target, unfortunately. And I will have to target the Ashiok. As otherwise I'm just dead. Yeah, I just drew 4 fatal pushes. Cool, especially when I need to develop my board. Now I'm not on such a brutal clock. Fortunately I have the fatal pushes. If I had no fatal pushes I would be quite sad. Can just kill it. Good, okay, good. So now they activate it? No? Okay. Sure. I do kill it. Yeah, I have to kill it. I know it's not a lot, but I need to also have the graveyard available. I have a lot of interactive spells at least, but I need to know that I'm not dying to decking out. Otherwise, with the double Ashiok slowly, I would just deck. I can see that my opponent has nothing, which is good with the Solitude. It would be, it is very nice to just have it here, as fatal pushes don't do anything to it. Sure, Thalia, that's a nice one. What if I fatal push? I think my opponent might be a little frustrated with the amount of fatal pushes I have, and please don't tell them I have another one, because I do have another one. The Vindicate is also nice if they find something large. I don't know if they play it. I used to play the Elashnorn Mother of Machines in the deck. Like way back. Okay, this is good. Oh, I have the fatal push. Do I trade it for the fatal push? Or do I wait? I think I wait. I don't trade this one. I will trade like a failure or something. But this is what you keep. Because this is the bomb. He can't have another, right? I do. Hi. Yeah, I think I'm mowing down failures with fail pushes as a champ. Like a complete champ. Okay, let's see what they play. I can actually win with this. Recruiter? Sure. That's a card. 3 mana to find a Solitude. Yeah, that works. Yeah, they will just next turn they will just Solitude my Solitude. No, they foiled my plan. The witch. Meh. Is that really something they will try to use the fail push on? Maybe yes. Maybe yeah. I want them to do it. Yeah, now they will just keep the Solitude. It's like a solid interaction in their hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I'll just go face. and then I just play Overlord, like, just as a big guy, basically. Because I'll be able to, and I will just take the Solitude back. So yeah, well, no, I won't, because they will Solitude my Solitude. Yeah, I will not take the Solitude back. I forgot. Ah. My. Yes, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now what? This is a problematic card, actually, because I'm going to die sooner because of it. But I do play it, yeah. And I'll take Failure. The problem is, can I attack next turn with it? 5 cards, 1 card. I can. Next turn I can still attack. Or I can just wait for the final swing. Okay. Good. So I have protection. That's good. Although if I do double Overlord, they just double block, and I'm fully dead. So I don't do double Overlord. I take the Flicker Wisp, right? Or Failure. Well, no Failure, Flicker Wisp, because it deals 3 damage. Yeah. Flicker Wisp, thank you. Alright. So I just ephemerate it. I will not attack this turn. And I will play Failure and then Vindicate. Some blocker on their turn and win the next one. That's good. Kind of depends on what they have though. If I win this, I'll be surprised. But it is possible. Huh? Bowmasters? Bowmasters would be cruel, as they create 2 blockers. Okay, Ephemerate. Yeah, Ephemerate, nothing. Are there any more Solitudes? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are no more Solitudes in my deck. Falsies. That's good. I will use it. Okay, Avon. Sure. I will Vindicate this so that they have precisely 3 HP. And now I find Flicker Wisp. Well, there is no more Flicker Wisp. I'm a dum-dum. But I can get the Solitude, kill the Recruiter, and take away the Avon, and just swing with a large army. I think that is the play. Yeah. Like, this is my last attack if it doesn't work, right? Because I will just die to decking. This looks like the play. You don't need cards in your library to win. Just for the memes, let me take the Recruiter of the Guards, because that's a good card if you have no cards in your graveyard. Sorry, in your library. And that's it. I got it. All right. That was a match of a century. Well, okay. Let's go to the last game here. The last game of this Modern League. If I lose, I get nothing. If I win, I actually get some stuff. And I was thinking that maybe adding here the subscribers based on like last week. Like new subs in the last week would sound bad. Okay, this is a fabulous hand. I'm keeping. Yeah, that sounds a little nicer, right? So like weekly subs. Sounds good, right? Like how many subs I got this week. And I think it's 12 for this week. Yeah. And current subs is 32. 13 actually, not 12. My bad. Okay, let's go to the game then. Now I'm keeping. My opponent also kept 7. Okay, I will start by fetching planes because I have Flicker Wisp and I want more white. And playing Aether Vial. Turn 2, Overlord. Turn 3, flicking the Overlord. This is fine. If we need to, we have Fatal Push. Okay, Ancient Stirrings. This could be some sort of Eldrazi deck, it could be the Broodscale combo, it could be the Broodscale combo if they found the Ballista. It very much could be the Broodscale combo. Can I? Please? Let me put in the counter. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Do you have a counter spell for it? Please. Click 6. Be a nice opponent. Come on. Pretty please. I'll be a nice opponent too. I'll be also clicking 6. Thank you. This is something you have to do sometimes to make your opponents do stuff. Alright. Godless Shrine into Impending Overlord into... Ooh, I'll take the Solitude probably. That's the best one. So we have some free interaction as well. Next turn we're flipping the Overlord. We can use the Solitude. Ooh, Saga. There is another thing I can do instead of flipping the Overlord, and that's killing the Saga. But like, I think this is better. More pressure. What did they take? They took the Temple, I guess. Yeah, they took the Temple. Okay, good. I'm okay with that. 2 counters. A land as well, so I don't have to play these. That's good. Or do I do it next turn? Well, it both hinges on using the Flicker Wisp. If I kill this, I have to kill it like by flicking this. So I still probably just flick here. Maybe I will just find something else to do with it. Maybe I'll find Thalia or maybe like the Orchid or something for 2. That's also an option. So yeah. Okay. Good enough for my opponent. Thank you. Let's go to game number 2. Maybe the pressure is just too much. I do understand that. So this matchup is weird because there is a lot of things that's going on. Clarion Conquerors, absolute MVPs. The Emperor not really important. The Orchids are quite good, but not the best. Wrath of the Skies, absolute MVP. Thoughtseize, absolute MVP. Avon, not really. Cecil, not really. I can just cut down on the cards that are not the best. Marches, crazy good. I think I will just go more into the interactive style, so I will cut down on the Aether Vials. Just not play them here, because I don't need to be that fast, I just need to react accordingly, which can let me get the Orchids in there, so I can cut the Sagas and cut the big mana stuff, and one Recruiter, because that is also not the angle I need. I just need to be able to react here. I don't need to find the combo or stuff, I just need to be able to react. Now, I've got Solitude, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Thalia, that's good. And Thalia with Flicker Wisp is actually a bit nasty. I'm keeping. This is nice. Yay! Already winning the race. Temple, yeah, sure. Okay, let me... I will find the Godless Shrine. I need to be sure I have double white for this. Actually, I would have had that. Oh, whatever. They've got Temple. Only the Temple, okay. So they needed that. Well, they had double Ancient Stirrings. They have both the Broodscale and the Blade, so they have the combo. They have the Tameo Safekeeping. So if I take away the Blade, they need to still find it. And if they just play the Broodscale flat, I can just use the Solitude. Yeah, so I will just take away the Blade. Still doing good. This is still fine. Okay, so they just set up. Yeah. Because they don't have the Blade. It would make sense to play the Blade, or like play the Broodscale, and just be ready for combo turn 2. but because I took it away, they can't really do that. Righty, so I just go for this into this. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. It ain't that bad, honestly. As far as it goes, my opponent had like natural combo in their hand, which was quite fun. But now they can't really do that much. They will probably dismember my Thalia, which makes sense. I'm actually okay with that. I will take the swamp, so I have double. Well, I did not have to do that. I wanted to have double black for the Emperor Bones, but I sideboarded out the Emperor Bones. Oh, the K command, yeah, they can just K command this, yeah. Yep, Red Panda 4K, this is the MTGO. Like, apart from the overlay you can see on bottom, underneath the mouse here. Because that's just my overlay that I use, so you don't have to see my Windows overlay. And the stuff on the right, which I just added here. But for me the screen ends like here, right? So yeah, but yeah, apart from these things, this is the Magic Online. Much preferred, for me at least, because you can play Modern, you can play Legacy, you can play Vintage, you can play Dual Commander as well. Well, I forgot, they created 2 spawns instead of looking for cards. Okay. Sure. Let's just take away another part of the combo. Okay, they have another K command. I think that is the scarier card. I will take away the second K command. And they just have these 3. Well, the difference from Arena, you know, Red Panda, the main difference is the visuals, I would say. This looks like some kind of a 1990s program. It doesn't have any special animations, any special stuff, which Arena has. Arena looks nice, sounds nice. It just looks like a modern game client, which that is the main difference. But apart from the visuals, let's say, the difference is that on Arena there is basically just standards and draft, you know, and sealed and stuff. But there is no older formats. I think they recently added the Pioneer in full, which good, it's great for all the 10 people who still play Pioneer. But ooh, that's nice. We can use it to cut. Well, they actually probably have basic lands, right? I will just cut this. Do I play this? I think I played this. Sorry, back to the question. The Arena also supports the online only stuff. So that's the like historic, I think, or is it the I don't remember the names. I will play it so I can maybe play Solitude for full next turn. But they support like the Arena only formats with the Alchemy, that's the name. I did not get Alchemy cards and like the Timeless format and stuff. Those are only on Arena with digital cards as well. But here you can play like the, let's say, real formats, the ones that actually came out at some point in history of Magic. You can play Legacy, you can play Vintage, as I said, you can play Dual Commander, and that's basically it. Also, the difference is on Arena you don't own the cards really, you just like create them in your collection, and you have to either buy some bundles or open them from packs. But here you buy the cards or you rent the cards. So the decks sort of have like real physical value, I could say. At least like monetary value. And ooh, this is nice. I think I will, well, yeah, but they will not have any mana for this. So I can just kill the Broodscale. Although the Orchid will be quite large. Yeah, so I hope this like explained it. Yeah, they did get the mana. They are scared, but doesn't really help. I will just pass, and then I can play it. Okay, okay. I think you know, that's the problem. Do I do it? If I do it, I don't prevent much. No, I won't do it. You know, the problem is I would lose the Flicker Wisp and the Solitude on board, but I do need to use the Solitude probably for this. I will just keep it. I can also risk a little more. Thank you very much, Red Panda. Thank you. So, I do understand why people play on Arena. I do play on Arena on my phone when I'm traveling somewhere or like going through the city. Ah, they found the blade. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Because 1 mana play this, 1 mana equip, 1 mana Tamil safekeeping. Yeah, sure, let's not waste time. Let's go to the next game. I can see the way they win. They will just make it, just to explain, maybe if you don't understand, they will just make infinite mana and infinitely large Broodscale. Yeah, but I do understand why people play on Arena. Completely fine with me. But people sometimes, if I have to say so myself, prefer to use the online. Ooh, and there is an increase in the subs, which is nice to say. Thank you very much to whomever subscribed. I might have a guess, but thank you very much. Now, this hand, close. It's super close from being the thing I need, but I can't keep it. Like, if this or this were a land, or even the Ephemerate, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Overlord, flick it, win it, that would be fantastic, but no, I can't keep it. Not really. This is still good. Still very good. Still very, very good. This would be a fantastic 7, as well, maybe without the Shadowy Backstreet. But this is still very strong. I will put down maybe 1 March. I don't need double. Or Clarion. All of these cards stop the combo, and this is my game plan. I will put down the March. I have 1 at least. March is fabulous because if your opponent plays Urza Saga, you can just say, thank you. No lands for you. Shadow Backstreet, Ephemerate, no thank you. I don't need that. I need another land. Okay, no Urza Saga, that's fine with me. So turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Overlord. Ancient Stirrings, the Blade. Okay, sure. Good thing is, I can just wait with this. Fatal Push, that's also fine. I can just play it in my opponent's turn. Yeah, I'm also planning on doing some stuff on Arena here, because there are some, you know, sometimes there are some, what is it called? Like, you can win prizes, basically, or stuff like this. Arena Direct, I think, something like that. I did play in Arena Direct, like, quite some time ago. I tried some things there. And I even got some money from it. But, I could try to play from time to time on Arena. Just to maybe try Standard again. After the bans on when is it? The 30th. So in like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, after the Pro Tour there will be bans. Ooh, great, this is just fantastic. Let me just, you know, take this. Thank you. I don't have a land number 3, that is sad, but I'm doing well, I have to say. As I developed my own plan, I still have the Solitude ready. I have so much interaction. Yeah, doing great. Okay, Rumble doesn't really solve the board. And they found nothing. Like another blade, cool. This one goes to the bin, this one goes to the bin because Rumble only gets a permanent. And they took the fetch land. Okay, sure. Sure. But now, I will just kill this with the Thalia. I will just exile it. and I can play the Clarion Conqueror to make this non-functional. I will do it after combat though. I still want to know what I find from the Overlord. Sorry. Okay, I got a land. That's good. I will take the land. I don't want to be choking on lands again. So now they take 8, and if I play this, they will just die next turn. Yeah, I'll do it. I still have the Solitude backup, so they need to solve this card to win, at least with the combo. And if they don't solve it, then it's over. Yep, GG's. Alright, great, great. So, at least I managed to turn it around. The start was not very good, but I got it to a nice 3-2. Okay. Now, chat, listen up. No. I'm not keeping, but it's so close. Even one lander with Aether Vial. Like, if I skip turn 2, I can just play Thoughtseize, and then I will keep it, whatever. Let's have fun. I'll keep it. Please, Red Panda, or whomever is in the chat as well, please tell me after I mess it up. Yeah, I hope so as well. I would love to. I would love to try that. One day, absolutely. I would love to achieve that. My highest achievement was in Utrecht when there was the Spotlight series. They went down to 4. We might have a chance here. Let me just update the game here. It's game number 1. Then this, and also it's 00. So it's 00 as a score. Okay, I will still start with the Aether Vial because I must start with the Aether Vial. Otherwise, I'm just lost. I will do this and this. Yeah, I really hope that one day I could be able to get to the Pro Tour or something like that. That would be like a dream of mine, to try to play on the high stage. As I said, once I was on a Spotlight series in Utrecht. That's like 3 months ago. And I did okay. I had from 15 rounds, I had 10-5. I was like 120 something. So that was cool. I enjoyed that. But I'm still aiming higher. Always aim higher. It could work, turn 1 Thoughtseize, I understand. But I really needed to develop the Aether Vial, because if I don't draw a land, I'm not doing anything. But if I have the Aether Vial, I can go for the Thalia and the Orchid. If I draw... Okay, no land, right? So now, this turn, I can play the Thoughtseize and just wait for the Aether Vial. It makes more sense in this order. At least to me. Because I'm playing around the fact I'm not drawing any lands. Okay, so it's... I kind of expected my opponent to be on domain with this land. Now, what do I take? I have an idea. I know that taking this looks promising, but I will take the Ragavan because they can dash it. And I want them to just fetch, play Kavu, and if I don't draw a land, I will just march this with exiling the other march and just kill the Kavu. Yeah, so let's take the Ragavan, because dashing the Ragavan could give them ramp and more cards, and I don't really want that. And it actually costs the same for me if I have only 1 mana, because this is not the most cost-effective card. And I'm not scared of Tribal Flames. Actually, they should be scared of the Orchid, because I will start hitting their lands. Okay, now they have Domain and they have the Kavu. Yeah. Sure. Right as I expected. So now, Aether Vial, we are up to 2, which is good. We got a land. Now what? Do I still do the... I think I still do this. Or I can just let them have it. I think I will do the most interesting play here. I will let them have it. And then next turn, I will Aether Vial in the Orchid and then Thalia. And then the next turn, well, it means I'm not killing it. And I don't really want them to have a way of killing me. Yeah, let's be super safe. Let's be super safe. And I will just kill it. This makes more sense. I can win the long game here. Because they don't have any cards and no pressure. And I'm winning via these two. Because next turn, I'm flipping the Overlord. So this makes sense actually. Okay, another land. That's not what they need. And Tribal Flames are sorcery, which means they will not stop my failure. Boop. Maybe they can have a shock, lightning bolt. But do I tick it up? I will not tick it. I will tick it up, but in response, I will put in the Orchid and take away this. So they actually lose on the amount of lands, like the land types. I did not even have to show my Overlord. That's how good the Orchid with Thalia are. Now, let's have fun, because I will put in more. Okay, now, definitely Vindicates. Marches are not actually that good in this matchup. They don't play Saga, they don't play any artifacts or enchantments I care about. And Fatal Pushes are fine enough. This on the Scion of Draco is just nonsensical, even on the ley line. The Vindicates do more harm. Then High Noon, not really a card for us. Ashiok, no. Wrath of the Skies, no. The Avon, no, and not even the Avon I have here. Not really. Sure. I will, you know what? I can probably find the deck list, or if you give me a second, I will just finish it here, and I will just post the deck list in the chat. I can kind of do that. Okay, I want the Orchids in 100%. Emperor of Bones, I will keep it in as it has some strategy, but I don't need the Thoughtseizes. Cecile is fabulous as a start here, because it can just trade into anything they play, and it's actually so big that Ragavan can't even get around it. The only problem is if they have turned to Scion of Draco. That could be an issue. Fighting the combo is quite hard, but I have this and this. Okay, I'm golden. We are cooking. Okay, you made a picture. Okay, great, fabulous. Thank you. If you need it again, I can just put it on the screen. But great to know, Panda. Red Panda, sorry. That's actually a fabulous nickname. I do love red pandas as animals. They are just so cute and nice and sleepy they are. Just a fun thing. All right, just casual surveillance. They don't need tribal fight. I think they will have the combo. I mean the Scion, right? Which is something okay, only Kavu. Only Kavu is not bad, I guess. Like, if they play this Scion next turn, sure, it is a bit harsh. But if they don't, I don't care. I will not attack, I will just block. Cecile will just stay back with the death touch it has. It is very aggressively statted card. Very aggressively. And I love how much they respect it. I love how much they respect it. But this means that I will just fatal push this. And then next turn I will kill this. Alright. Yeah, Red Panda, I actually find it very problematic. The question, just for those of you who are not reading live chat or will listen to this, there is the question, what do I think about the fact that the Spider-Man set is not going to be on MTGO and Arena? It will be. That's it. Just to give you some details to it, some more information. It will be and it will not be at the same time, because they will not put it there in the same form as it will be in paper. Because in paper, it will physically be like Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Venom probably, other stuff from Spider-Man. But on MTGO and on MTG Arena, it will be the... Okay, GG's. We did well. Let's go to the next one. Core Steel Cutter card, right? You see it all the time. You know what it looks like. You know the alternative art as well. But if they suddenly whip out something you don't know what it is, you will have a little bit of trouble at the start. So that is my problem. This is a fine hand. That is my main problem with it. It will not help the mental memory. Right? You play the card from memory, you're trying to remember what it does. You just see it. I just see Marsh Flats, I don't have to read it. I know what it is. I see Solitude, I remember what the card does. I don't have to read it. But if you do it like this... Ooh, okay, energy. Sure, that's a lot of fun. If you do it like this, I think we will all have to read it all the time. And I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of it. That's good. Good start. I'm not a huge fan of having this. What do you think about it, Red Panda? What is your opinion on it? Just to put it through, I'm happy they did put it, or they will put it on Arena and on Magic Online, because otherwise it would be a complete mess. And there were problems with like the Warhammer 40k or something. It would be a complete mess that there would be two different standards, but still, it's quite weird. Yeah, tell me, what do you think about it? Yeah. Right, thank you, yeah. We are in agreement. Like, I'm at least happy it will exist, but not happy they are doing this exact thing. Do they have the Ocelot as well? Cool. I think I do. I do it. Yeah, let's do this. I know it's a bit mental, but it looks like a mad thing to do, just to give up a lot of cards. If you play with cards on drafts and then... Yeah, that's true. And I did not even think about limited and stuff like this. That is absolutely correct. Like, limited will be just a mess. Let's say you know, go to play draft in your local store, but you played some drafts online. Suddenly the cards are completely different. You play pre-release, right? You play some drafts and then you go online to play it, and it's just completely different. Yeah, especially drafts, that will be a problem. For competitive Magic, it will be maybe like tedious. That is the word. It will be tedious. But even for coverage, it will be tedious. Like, I do coverage also online. I do some coverages for like online events. Oh, I have to do it now. Or online events. I actually do coverages for like dual commander stuff. But it will be more tedious, as there will be two versions of the card. Like, I know this from online, but physically it looks different. Or the other way around. Great. Just to get to the gameplay as well, I expected my opponent to play this and then have open mana for removal spell, but they did not have open mana, which means I can play this. Yeah. Drawing a bit too many lands, but I will have a flipped Overlord, so what do I care? I will take the Solitude and probably just something with it. Let's do this. I think they will just let it through. They can't let me just kill both. It would work, but I don't think they will let me do it. I think they are thinking about it real hard now. Like, if they want to try the trade or no. They do want to trade, okay. Okay, they are really going for it. It works! That's the sad part, it does work. So yeah, I will just kill the guide. I will do this. Not really. And what do I take? I think I will take the Emperor of Bones, because I can then just next turn get the Overlord back as well. Another one, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, drafting will be a mess. I have to agree with you. Although, if I'm not wrong, that will be like autumn? Early autumn, maybe? Because now it's the Edge of Eternities. That's the next set, the space set with Tezzeret. Which, by the way, if you've seen the Tezzeret card, it seems to be very strong. Like, not strong on its own, but it will enable so many busted things. Like finding some crazy good artifacts. Okay, Ajani. Please don't have a way to... Well, actually, if they have it, it's okay. Goblin Bombardment would be a brutal card now. Okay, good. They don't have the bombardment. Nice. Let's just go for this. Maybe I go for the Solitude just to kill this and be certain they can't really do anything else. Or I go for this. Yeah, I just Solitude from my hand. And I gain more ETB and attack triggers. I will actually get 3 cards in my hand. One of them I will use for the Solitude, 2 of them I will just keep. So I will keep the Thalia, probably. Now attack. And I shall exile the Orchid to the Solitude. And then just take another Solitude. Because next turn I will just have enough. Now if they block with this, I'm okay, because I just Solitude the Ajani. I don't think they will fall for it, but you never know. Or if they choose to jump with the Ajani, it allows me to not use removal on it. Okay, they went for it, sure. So let's let it die. And now I just exile it. Yep. The Voice of Victory is... Actually, I heard some people talking about the cards, like too good, too crazy, just it will break everything. Not really. Like, it's nice in the energy deck for the ETBs via the Guide of Souls, but otherwise it doesn't really do that much. Sure. Do you want to trade, or maybe they are just scooping? Okay, the Ocelot. Flesh. Alright, that works. That works. Yeah, that is actually clever. Huh. Do I have an Exile of Graveyard here? I have the Bogart. Okay, I'm good. So I can just kill the Ocelot. And then I will take the Bogart to exile the Graveyard. Yeah. Let me just fetch before I mill. I will fetch a Shockland. I will get the Bogart to exile the Graveyard so that they can't use the Flesh. I attack for 5. I have a Bogart as well. Still good. I should have checked if I have actually the Godless Shrines in there. I saw the planes here, but I should have checked for the Godless Shrines. It would be less fun if I just said like, okay, no, I don't have any more lands in there. And now I just cast it and exile their Graveyard. Thank you. Okay, let's just full pass to make it simpler. Although, now when I think about it, Red Panda, although, like, first of all, the Final Fantasy is the same, I believe. Oh, okay, we got the win. Final Fantasy is the same in paper and online, and probably the same will be for the, what is it, Avatar, The Last Airbender? That's the one that will come out at the end of the year, I think. So I hope that it will not be super common. Like, I know it will happen for Marvel now, but I hope it will not be super common. Now, as far as sideboard, Wrath of the Skies is a must-have. And that's basically the only card you really need. The Orchid is not really good. The Avon is an iffy card here. You don't really need it in the main. Like, it stops the Flesh a little bit. not really, and that's about it. But the Thoughtseize are the main cards you don't need. So you put away. I should have started with that actually. You put away the Thoughtseize, and then you work it backwards as to what you need. 3 of these. So I will actually put these probably back. But the Clarion Conqueror is actually quite good here because it stops the flipped Ajani, witches and treasures as well that they might get. So those are good. Yeah, so I will leave in one Haven Interrupter. At least one. Thoughtseizes are not really good here because they are too aggressive for it to matter. Can I open this already? By the way, I showed it recently on stream a couple of times. I did prepare... I had an excellent idea as I was driving to my girlfriend's place, and I had a bottle. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We've got the spoilers of Avatar: The Last Airbender already. I saw the art. I like the art. I saw the card, but we don't know what it means. Like, it means nothing. What does it mean when I waterbend? At least they are representing the stuff. Also, it came to actually a conclusion that I thought it would happen. That they don't know how to do black in, like black mana, I mean, in the Avatar universe. As there are 4 elements and we have 5 colors of magic. So we will see how it goes. But like, the new card looks cool, but we need to have some definition of the new terms. Otherwise, it just doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it looks cool. Like you're right. The especially the art. I love the art, honestly. I'm happy they went with the original, like the TV series. That there is. I hope. I would like to see some fun reference to the M. Night Shyamalan movie, but I don't think they will do anything like this. Anything. The art, I mean. I hope they will just follow the anime, or it's not anime, it's cartoon, right? Yeah, absolutely. They have to show us some definition or some meaning of it. But right now it is something you can't really evaluate because you don't know the meaning of the card. You don't know what does it mean. But I'm happy they are trying to represent it, you know. The same with the Final Fantasy. I'm really happy that they are representing the abilities. Like the summons, for example. That is a great mechanic. That is a great way to representing like temporary ally, temporary summon that you might have. Which in the game, I've never played it honestly, but in those RPG style of games. Okay, they chose not to attack. Good. Cecil, you're doing honest work. Well done, you. Oh my. Oh my. I'm about. It's unfortunate I got this one. I could have used this, but I'm about to do something nasty. Guys. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Do I? I think I keep the Flicker Wisp, right? So I will exile and ephemerate. Get rid of this bad boy. And then ephemerate this bad boy. And get rid of this bad boy. And I will leave this for blocks, I guess. No, I don't have to, actually. I will start to fire off. Maybe I will get to flip it. So they will take 2, I will take 2. Although with the Solitude, I'm not getting close, probably. Okay, Flash. Probably killing the Solitude. Yeah, let's be honest. What else? Okay, I'll take 2. I think we are getting to flipping Cecil. I think we will get there. Sure, that is the worst top deck. I will just play the Flicker Wisp to kill this. It still works, right? Just flip. Does it say 10 or less? Your life total is less than or equal to. Okay, good, good. So the next turn I can flip Cecile, which would be nice. Yeah, you flip it. It needs to deal combat damage. You lose life when it deals combat damage. And then if your life total is less than or equal to half of your starting life total, you flip it. And on the other side, it's a 4/4 lifelink that says whenever you attack, other attacking creatures gain indestructible till the end of turn. It is quite nice for 1 black mana. It does a lot for 1 mana. I have to say I'm running dry though. Those 2 cards are not... Okay, okay. I see you, deck. I see you. Do I go face with this? I go face with this, yeah. But do I go face with this? I think I will just go face with this. I will keep the Flicker Wisp back to block, potentially. It doesn't... The fun thing is, it doesn't have to deal combat damage to a player. It can just deal combat damage to whatever. A creature, so they can't stop it. And I'm exactly at 10 life after this. Do I just vomit both vials? Or I think I will just play one and pretend it's something useful. I think it's better. Both, like... 2 vials are not really useful here. One is good because I can just like put it up, you know, have it for the recruiter and play more cards at the same time, but 2 are not important. Not necessary, at least. It's more valuable to just pretend. Yeah, you will just, like, right now you will see Cecile flipped. Like, right away, Cecile will flip. So, damage. And now Cecile deals 2, I will lose 2, and now it should flip. Yes, it even flips on tapped. Yay, great. 4/4 lifelink is nice. So I will play 1. And Shadow Backstreet. Conquer. It's a bit of a numbo. But I think it does stuff. Yeah, why not? I need for my opponent to have basically like the same amount of nothing as I have. Seasoned Pyromancer is good. It's a good card. Discard 2, yeah, double Ragavan, gain 2 tokens, yeah, sure. That's a lot. Also they gain 3 energy, yeah, they are cooking, really. Huh? Are they scared? Fail push maybe? They could be, which is good, it helps me. It does give flying, right? Yeah. I mainly play Modern, I have to say, but I would like to get into Standard as well, because it's also like quite a competitive format nowadays. But I want to wait for summer, because on the 30th of June, so in, as I said, 9 days, there will be bans for Standard. So, well, bans and most likely for Standard, like Cory Steelcutter, let's be honest. Or like the red one that killed the Monstrous Rage, something will get banned. But I play a lot of Modern. I also... Do I want to just run it down? If they block like this, and these, I can just like kill 2 of these. And not really gain much from this. I will leave it to block. And I also play Dual Commander. That is something I also really enjoy. I might even go for like Dual Commander games here online. That is also something I like quite a lot. Yeah, so Modern, Dual Commander. I draft from time to time. I do play draft sometimes. Yeah, that's about it. I used to play Pioneer, but then the format was kind of like set aside, and not really, like, basically no one plays it nowadays, competitively I mean. Yes, Dual Commander is like 1v1, but it's not like Brawl on Arena. It's basically like Commander, just ban list is a little different. Oh, Trayman Charm. My Cecile. But yeah, it is basically 1v1 commander. That is the main difference. Yeah, well, I actually am planning on doing some more stuff connected to Dual Commander, even here on this channel. Oh god, this is brutal. And they will actually make copies of this. I have only one out: survive and then get Wrath of the Skies from the top of my deck. If I don't get Wrath of the Skies, I'm just dead. So do I just block the most amount of damage? I think so. I actually have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have to. There is no choice. I just must block like this. Yeah. So that is what I do enjoy. What about you, Red Panda? What do you like to play? What formats do you prefer? You're obviously watching Modern, the best format of Magic, but there might be some other stuff that you like. Only 2 cats. It doesn't work? Maybe I just don't understand it. In my head it should work, but okay. Wrath of the Skies? Nothing. Next one. They just overwhelmed us. A little unfortunate. So game 3. But we are going to be on the play. Yeah. That I understand. Waiting for the bans makes sense. Arena is nice in a way that you don't have to pay for it, but you also have to play quite a lot of Arena to not need to pay for the most current deck. But yeah, I understand waiting for that. Casual Commander is something I used to do back in the day. Sometimes, like really sometimes, I still do, but I don't want to be nasty to, like, I don't want to sound rude, but I sometimes feel that when I play Casual Commander, people are, I don't want to use the word soft, but yeah, sometimes like soft on each other, not really going for wins, not really playing the like optimal correct way, and some people get salty if they don't. If they are not allowed to do the thing their deck must do or should do. Yeah, I have some bad feelings from Casual Commander. Also, I have some great experiences when I was just messing about with a deck that costed like, I don't know, it was like less than $50, I think, or 50 euros. It was super cheap. It was just a bunch of trash that I found in my boxes. Like, there were some guild gates as mana base and just some nonsense enchantments that I put together, but it was just a lot of fun. Okay, this hand, close, but no. No. If I don't draw a land, I'm just cooked, and although turn 1 Shadowy Backstreet. No, it's on the play. You don't keep 1 lander on the play. This is better. I have 2 lands. I will put down the Emperor Bones. I still have the combo. I have Solitude. This is much better. Yeah, and is there something you would like to try in Standard? Because I was thinking in Standard, like, I like the Cory Steelcutter when it came out, or like once people realized it's playable, but now it seems to be like the monster of Standard. I'm waiting, or is it this weekend? I think it's this weekend actually. I forgot it's the Pro Tour. What am I doing? Why am I streaming? I should be watching the Pro Tour. But I saw some stats that this Standard is the worst Pro Tour Standard ever, in a way, because like it has more decks present than Nadu, more decks present than Hogag had, like the previous Modern Boogeyman, and it is absolutely crazy as a deck. The numbers are just too great. With the Vivi as well, the new Vivi card is also playable there. So yeah, that's probably not something that I will be playing. anytime soon. Because it will most likely get banned. But apart... you don't like to see that. What do you mean with lots of decks? Like, the Cory Steelcutter is super problematic, and the whole is it prowess, because it evidently became like the best thing you can do. The best thing you can play. Because nothing else really... there is basically the Cory Steelcutter deck, there is also the Omniscience deck, and then the... what is it called? Okay, just Bombardment, cool. And then there is the Oculus, and that's about it. Like the main one, or the Mono Red as well, the Red Mice, right? Like if you're not winning with the Cory Steelcutter deck, you're winning with Mice, which is even faster sometimes. My opponent just allowed me to do this. Maybe they have a Traben Charm? Or the Werther? But if they keep this alive, they are in a lot of trouble. What is the plan here? How do you win? How do you win from this? My dude, how do you win? Tell me, I really want to know. Okay, I'm going face. And I'm just taking this away. Yeah, we will see after this weekend, but maybe even today. There must be results, right? There must be results of like who's really doing well, how far are the decks getting, and how bad it is, basically. Okay, I will just play this tapped, play this, and leave Ephemerate ready with the Solitude. I think we are winning this. Like, there is no dice that my opponent is gonna do anything. I think that I will finish with this game probably, as I have to attend to other stuff. I'll also take a look at the Pro Tour probably. But thank you very much for sticking around, especially to you, Red Panda. Thank you very much for being here. And we will just finish this last game together, and then I will probably go to do some other... It doesn't get haste, that's not how it works. Voice of Victory, yeah, that works. What do you want to do, my dude? Galvanic Discharge. Okay. Great. I'm happy. I'm happy you enjoyed it. I also saw that you probably subscribed, so if you want... yeah, I forgot that is the Voice of Victory. Yeah, dumb. If you want to check out the stream or check out the videos, feel free to. I'm really happy to have you around here. Yeah, that is brutal, because I can't do the Solitude, and now they can Goblin Bombardment kill this, right? Yeah, they will just leave it with 2 charges. They attack. Or sorry, 3 mark damage. They will attack and then just bombard it with the tokens. And also gain some energy from it. I will do it in my turn, of course. But they will kill this. And I can't do anything because the Voice of Victory does not allow me to. Yeah, maybe I should have... I should have used the March to kill the bombardment. Like, once this was on stack. But I did not realize it at the moment. Still, we're not doing terribly. I need these 2. I need something to exile into it. Do I want to kill this? I think I don't. I don't need to. I will just exile this. Kill the voice first. I will see what they do. Actually, doing it like this doesn't allow them to kill it, because if they shoot it, I ephemerate it in response. If they shoot the face or my face, I can just ephemerate it. Yeah, so now I just ephemerate it in response. This works. This works quite well. Yeah, we will see how it goes with the standard and all of this. I'm really looking forward to it, as I want to get more into stand. Why not just shoot me? Okay, sure, whatever. Let's flip this so I gain another life here, or like another counter. It's actually good because now Thalia is flesh proof, let's say. It can't be killed by flesh now. If they have flesh. If they don't, I just kill the reflection with the ephemerate. I will ephemerate the solitude, kill the reflection. I'm not sure how they want to win. Traben Charm. Okay. Huh. I have a funky play here. I can kill this. It's CMC 3, which means I must do this, and this, and this. But it works, it saves my solitude. I will still ephemerate it, which is bad. But this one dies, this one doesn't get dealt damage. Yeah, I will just not use this one. I will put counter here. Okay, cool. And now again, attack with this, make it a little bigger. And win the next turn, probably. A 5/5 Thalia is a nice thing to see. That's nice. Another land. It's a bit unfortunate for my opponent. I think this is it. Like, I don't really see... Yeah, okay, Seasoned Pyromancer as a final top deck is great. Because you just draw 2. But maybe I would have kept this up. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. And now I just win. Because I don't have to use this. I don't have to use this. I just click it. And win. They can't do anything. For one white in this deck, there is no interaction. Yes, and that's it. Now, thank you very much for staying here with me. It was a pleasure. It was fun talking, actually. I'm really happy we had some nice interaction. So, if you catch another stream or if you want to watch more videos and stuff, I'm still making this. I'm still working on it. Now that summer starts and I'm no longer teaching during summer, I'll have more time to spend on it. So, to Red Panda and to anyone watching still, thank you very much for being here, and I will see you during another stream. Bye for now.